New Year's Eve 2022. Last flight of the year. Just enough wind that I could do a reverse, take off, and away I go. I was blessed this year to be able to fly every month except for August and September because of a broken wrist, which is pretty much healed by now and has not been giving me hardly any issues. I kept this flight fairly short because the right heated glove battery had already gone out by now. It must not have charged correctly. It seems to be fine going forward, but just this time it was not cooperating. And it gets cold fast having your hands above your head the whole time. Last few days we had enough snow melt that you can see what's going on. You can actually get your depth perception back, unlike that last video where everything was pure white. Here I am facing south and coming in for another icy landing. Pretty much just letting the motor idle and making the runway from the glide slope. The next flight I'm going to show you happens 20 hours later or next year, depending on how you like your dad jokes. I normally keep the engine on idle as I'm gliding down to landing. I'll actually kill the engine before I land. That way if I do slip on the ice, it has a lot less chance of damaging any equipment without the running motor and the propeller. As promised, here's the first flight of 2023. The wind shifted 180 and has gone down a lot, so I have to do a forward. A lot harder, but it's okay. And it's a little uphill. Takeoff and landings have to be my favorite thing to watch on video. I don't know why, it's just so satisfying. With fully charged gloves and about an hour's worth of fuel, I decided to head out and go to Highway 60, which runs between Lamar's and Alton, just for a target. That's the only reason. Nothing special about it. That blacktop you see right there is the Owens blacktop. Runs out of Owens, north and south. And here we are. That big river and highway you see up there is Highway 60 coming out of Lamar's. At this point, I decided to turn around and head back because I wanted to get home in time to watch the Vikings play the Packers. Well, that was not the smartest idea. I could have spent more time in the air and less time yelling at the TV. You can see Remsen over there. I'm on my upwind leg. I'm going to turn base and go into final and land. I'm just looking over to see if those horses paying attention to me. I'm about a quarter mile away and I don't think they even look up and bother them a bit. Like I was saying, my gloves were working this flight. I got a half hour in. Still had a half hour worth of gas in my tank at least. You want to have plenty of gas, but you don't want to have too much when you got to go for forward. That's a lot of running with a lot of more weight on your back. I did make a note that the wind has picked up a little bit since I took off, so it should make landing a little easier, but once again we're landing on a lot of ice. I know I probably leave way more video in of landings than I should, but it is my absolute favorite part to watch. Not my favorite part to do. I like cross-country flying, but boy, there's nothing better than watching a good landing. Or in my case, even just an okay one. Once again, I have to check for traffic on this one because I'm going pretty low over that gravel road. Thanks for watching. I hope you all have a blessed new year.